You gotta get close.
Yeah. So I mean, it just goes to show you. I mean, I get this all the time from people. Oh, you're not a real Second Amendment supporter. Yes, I am. I just don't believe guns should be in idiot and dumbasses' hands. Sorry, in idiots' hands that don't even know how to use it.
And there are a lot of dumbasses out there. Sorry.
And there's people out there that have never even fired a gun in their life, and they go out and shoot it and get themselves hurt. That's what gets me.
And then they blame the company.
Yes, they'll blame the company. Now, this is all a matter of opinion, but this is what I believe. Okay, people say, have you ever heard the saying, it's not the person. Okay, let me see if I can get this worded right here without slurring or anything. My words to get this right. Guns don't kill people. People kill people. That's what I firmly believe. What is a gun going to do? Grow two legs, walk off, and go kill somebody? No, it's an action. The person makes that action, decides to pull that trigger. The gun can't grow legs and all of a sudden go up and shoot somebody. No, the person is making that action. You can't blame guns on every little single death because that person is choosing to shoot that gun and kill somebody. Guns don't have a brain. Guns don't have two legs. They can't walk up and kill somebody on their own. That person has to make that action. It's just like someone has to drive a car. In order to get where you're going in a car, you have to drive it. You have to put yourself in that car against that steering wheel, put your foot on that pedal, and go. It's the same. What?
I was just going to say, and I hate saying that because I was the firm believer about the guns, killing the people and everything else, like all the mass murders, massacres. But he's right. The guy is the one who did the killing. He already made sure. He already planned it. He went into school and whatever and did it.
He chose to do that. The gun didn't force him to do it. He forced himself to do that. If guns killed everybody, why not take everybody? If the gun killed the person, let's take all these people that have gun murders on them, murdered someone with a gun, out of prison and let them run free. Because the gun killed the person. No, the person is choosing, making that action. You don't have to use a gun. You take your finger and you use your finger to pull the trigger. You're doing that yourself.
Yeah, there's like that old saying. It's a joke in the service. Okay, there's one guy. There's too many people. They don't get enough guns or weapons. Okay, so the guy goes, okay, now I want you to just use your fingers, and you have a gun. Okay, and whenever the guy comes over, you go bang bang. So okay, the guy's doing it, and he goes bang bang. The guy falls down. Bang bang. The guy falls down. So everything's going okay. So about a week later, the guy ends up in the hospital. And the other guy that was going bang bang, he's all beat up, broken legs, everything else. And the guy says, what happened? And the guy says, well, okay, you said bang bang. And I said bang bang to the guy. And the other guy was going,
well, we get the gist of it. They get the gist of it. Don't worry about it. Shut up.
I don't believe I did that.
Oh, it happens.
Yeah.
It happens. Heck, I slur my words half the time too, and I forget what I'm going to say. So.
Oh, tank.
Oh, okay.
So anyway.
But I mean, it just goes to show you we have idiots out there. So I don't know. You email in with your thoughts, concerns on what we've talked about with the whole gun situation. The B.AND.R Show at yahoo.com. That's our email address. Email us something and tell us what you think. Shadow Man, do you have anything else on the subject?
No, not really. I know I'm supposed to be giving you guys stories on ghosts and everything else, but I was thinking more on the Trump thing and everything else instead today. I am going to be planning on going back to the haunted house stuff next week, if that's okay.
Oh, yeah. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go and take a quick 5-minute intermission break, and we'll be back with you.
Enough talking about being tough on terrorism. Actually be tough on terrorism and stop making it easy as possible for terrorists to buy assault weapons. For a while now, the main contribution of some of my friends on the other side of the aisle have made in the fight against ISIL is to criticize this administration and me for not using the phrase radical Islam. They know who the nature of the enemy is. So there's no magic to the phrase radical Islam. It's a political talking point. It's not a strategy. And if we fall into the trap of painting all Muslims with a broad brush and imply that we are at war with an entire religion, then we are doing the terrorist work for them. But we are now seeing how dangerous this kind of mindset and this kind of thinking can be. We're starting to see where this kind of rhetoric and loose talk and sloppiness about who exactly we're fighting, where this can lead us. We now have proposals from the presumptive Republican nominee for President of the United States to bar all Muslims from emigrating to America. We hear language that singles out immigrants and suggests entire religious communities are complicit in violence. Where does this stop? Because that's not the America we want. It doesn't reflect our democratic ideals. It won't make us more safe, it will make us less safe, fueling ISIL's notion that the West hates Muslims. We've gone through moments in our history before when we acted out of fear, and we came to regret it. This is a country founded on basic freedoms, including freedom of religion. And if we ever abandon those values, we would not only make it a lot easier to radicalize people here and around the world, but we would have betrayed the very things we are trying to protect. And then the terrorists would have won. And we cannot let that happen. I will not let that happen.
A radical Islamic terrorist targeted the nightclub, not only because he wanted to kill Americans, but in order to execute gay and lesbian citizens because of their sexual orientation. It's a strike at the heart and soul of who we are as a nation. It's an assault on the ability of free people to live their lives, love who they want, and express their identity. It's an attack on the right of every single American to live in peace and safety in their own country. I will suspend immigration from areas of the world where there is a proven history of terrorism against the United States, Europe, or our allies, until we fully understand how to end these threats. We cannot continue to allow thousands upon thousands of people to pour into our country, many of whom have the same thought process as this savage killer. Many of the principles of radical Islam are incompatible with Western values and institutions. Remember this: radical Islam is anti-woman, anti-gay, and anti-American. I refuse to allow America to become a place where gay people, Christian people, Jewish people are targets of persecution and intimidation by radical Islamic preachers of hate and violence.
All right, everybody, welcome back to the B.AND.R Show. This is your host, Big Daddy B. We have covered some interesting stuff tonight. We will continue covering interesting things tonight. If you want to hear it, you hear it on the B.AND.R Show with me, Big Daddy B, and Shadow Man. So, you want the truth? Here's the truth. Listen up. You're on with the B.AND.R Show. All right, everybody, welcome back. Now, I think I'm going to turn it over to Shadow Man. Is that correct or is that incorrect?
If you want me to.
Okay, Shadow Man, it's yours.
All right. I just found some more stuff on the KKK and Trump. Now, this is all in YouTube. All you have to do is write down, like, Trump's dad with the KKK and the grandfather. It will bring it up. It says, one of them was, why was dad arrested in the KKK brawl? Donald Trump inherited more than just trash from immigrant grandfather. Trump, everyone likes me, including the KKK. Now come on, what is that supposed to mean? The real reason Donald Trump is rich. Okay, Donald Trump loves... The real reason Donald Trump is rich. It says, Donald Trump loves talking about what a great businessman he is, and conservative generally loves to stress that they have. Okay, that is one of them. And that's by the Young Turks. Donald Trump and family KKK. Grandfather Fred Trump arrested at a KKK rally. So, you know, I mean, evidently they were in with the KKK big time. And I mean big time. So now he's trying to tell you guys that no, I was not in with the KKK. No, I mean, come on, it's already here. You know, who are you going to listen to? Come on, former KKK Grand Wizard Trump goes too far sometimes. Hear what a leader of the White Knights of the KKK says about his biracial grandson. Donald Trump's dad was KKK, the secret relationship between blacks and the KKK. Okay, now that is something new. Now, I don't know. I love everybody. I really do. I don't know why there should be hatred between people. To me, a person's a person. If you're going to... I'm trying to think of a way to say this. You shouldn't have hatred towards each other. You should have love, no matter what. We were not born to this world to hate each other. No matter if you're gay, straight, a bi, no matter if you're, I mean, even KKK, okay? I mean, come on. So to me, for hatred, no. I'm lucky. My parents were very, let's say, they were very, not KKK-ish, but they didn't like blacks. I mean, they said they liked them in a certain respect. You know, they worked with them and that was it. That's where they were supposed to stay, at work. They were not supposed to have them at their home. Okay? To me, if you're going to have friends, no matter what color, you bring them home. You bring them for dinner. You have fun with them, parties, everything. You don't say, oh, well, you're black, you can't come here. Oh, you're Jewish, you can't come here. Oh, you're gay, you can't come here. Hell, I never knew what gay was. To me, gay was I know I shouldn't say this, but